Hope he doesn't have a 4-drop. Thank goodness. That would have been true terror had it been Keeper. Wow. That play is actually insane though. Oh boy. That last game was such a fluke also. Like, I happened to have a Mukla next to a Direwolf Alpha and he banana... Whatever. Let me just discount these statistical anomalies. Negative variance happens to everyone. I still hold the faith.
I have no time for games.
Let's see. I probably want to make sure that all of my guys one-shot Sylvanas as much as possible. He won't be able to avoid trading here himself, most likely. He's pretty low. Operation Overload Sylvanas. I could have tried. Nah, that's it. Hooray. Yeah, hooray. Hooray again. Yeah, kind of hooray.
Put this apple on your head.
The light protects me.
Whoa. 3, 6, 11. It's actually not good.
Show me what you've learned.
Push forward.
Hey, catch!
Such violence, knife jugglers.
We hunger for vengeance. Well played.
Yeah, banana.
Thank you.
Hey, catch!
Good, good. Well played.
Good, but good. Dankworth asks, why do I run Show and Pitler and not things like Leroy Jenkins? This deck is board control. It doesn't need the 6 damage burst of Leroy. And it's usually a dead card. Might get this card to Doomguard and whatnot.
Gul'dan.
This was in the old
Gul'dan.
FAQ.
Your souls.
April Ryan asks, how do you track your Hearthstone stats and any recommended tools for doing so? Actually, there's some good tools out there. I don't actually use any though. Kind of go off the gut, which is not something I recommend people do.
I greet you. I greet you.
The light protects me. I fight.
The last opponent,
Put this apple on your
he
head.
did have the Ancient Watcher and Owl Silence. It's possible that I have just been facing off against some really sick starts from opponents. They don't always have great starts. Alright, the next turn is when it's possible for him to play something. Lorewalker Cho? Not yet. Shattered Sun? Which one? 1/1. Life Juggler dies to
We must cleanse the
either
sun
version
well.
of Area of Effect anyways.
I fight.
Hey, catch!
Could Soulfire. It's possible he'll do like a Defender of Argus, but
My shield for Argus.
I'll make him play it instead of just doing it. Alright, Defender Coin Imp. Defender Coin Soulfire. Well, one thing is for sure, Defender of Argus will occur on this thing, since the Knife Juggler is too valuable. And then I'll toss the Soulfire on something. I probably want to coin Immortal Coil first.
Push forward.
As that is just in range. Toss the Soulfire.
I fight.
Hey, catch!
Yeah, okay. That was a pretty tough opening too. Ancient Defender of Argus. It's like the dream opening against aggro. One of the dream openings.
So many possibilities.
It's kind of awkward. If I played the Lorewalker Cho, the Soulfire is no good. It gives him a Soulfire. If I don't play the Lorewalker Cho, I'll discard the Lorewalker Cho. I also want to make sure I don't just die to Area of Effect. Lorewalker Cho is probably good here. Flame Imp, Lorewalker is the plan, but first I'll do this. I would like the knives to hit the Twilight Drake. Would be nice. Wow, that's really good. This makes me a lot less vulnerable. I should use this guy.
Hey, catch!
Even though he is really good. Lessen my vulnerability to Area of Effect. The taunt's kind of useful. tough for him to have a non-spell answer at this point. Your best chum asks, what's the best possible outcome of Cho? What are you trying to accomplish with his inclusion? Well, this deck has very few spells in it. It's like a... It's kind of like Shield Bear, except cooler, I guess would be the way to put it. I'll go ahead and put the Defender Vargas here. This is anti Hellfire for that guy. 3, 4, 6. If I put it here, it's anti Mortal Coil. Anti-Hellfire, anti-Mortal Coil. He had 1 mana, he didn't Mortal Coil, but yeah. Okay, my opponent is at 18. He'll have 7 mana next turn. His ideal play would be Molten, Sun Fury. So I want to make sure his Moltens cost at least, so 7, he needs 5 mana, tap 3, which means the Molten Giants need to cost 2, which means that's the proper life total to leave him at. Can do an extra 3, but it's a lot more dangerous, I think.
So many possibilities.
Swordfish asks, I'm finding it hard to find a deck I like and is good in the meta. Should I play with decks I don't enjoy to keep an okay rank or drop ranks and have fun? Well, that's like the introduction of Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a game of strategy. A game placed best in the shadows. Only strength and power. But sometimes you're just here to have fun. You can see, like, I'm doing a mix of things. Like, sometimes not playing the best deck is fun also. I mean, I always try to do what the best deck is, but I'm not afraid to drop a few games and experiment a bit.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Welcome to Valley Town, Nemo Lissad.
I wonder.
Alright, he's just in full-on panic mode here. This is possibly lethal. 5, 9, 13. If I Soulfire, I need to not discard these 2 out of 5. If I Doomguard, it's too risky to go for the 40%. I'll probably win the long game anyways. That's too bad. My gosh, welcome to Boontown, to Valley Town. It's a towny play there. And welcome to Tanazel. Tananzil, rather. Tananzil? So he knows my hand is Power Overwhelming Shadow Flame. Kind of interesting. To know exactly what's in my hand right now. Looking at this hand, I guess I'll... The purpose of Lorewalker Cho is there to... I mean, if there were a 2-mana 0/4 draw a card, it would be really good. The purpose of Lorewalker Cho is to attempt to be that card. And sometimes it's better and sometimes it's worse.
I bring life.
4, 6, 9, 13. 8, 10, 13. In order to win this game, I've discarded a Soulfire. I haven't used the other one. There's a Doomguard and a Soulfire in here, so I got a 10% chance of winning, 20% chance of winning by tapping. How bad is it to go down to 12? Leroy, etc. Not too bad. How bad is it to go down to 7? I'll probably have to do it if I don't draw the win. That's good. It means I won't lose. Plus I'll be Shadow Flaming afterwards anyways. 8, 11, 13. And then Shadow Flame. Kind of amusing throwing the cards back at the opponent. Oh my gosh.
Shields up.
Oh! Still have a Soulfire in here. Oh, the Juggler. Okay. So I can get hit by a giant once. Can't really play the Pit Lord then. Oh my gosh. What a finish.
Put this apple on your head.
The light protects me.
Oh my gosh. Well, yes, I have to.
Almost out of time. Sorry.
One more.
Sorry.
Ah.
Well played. Well played.
Oh. Welcome to Valleytown Sunshine KJ. And Heatsville.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
One Argent, 2 Mukla. That's alright. I got a great start with 1, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Valley Town, York Devils. Fenny asks, when are you planning to play Papers, Please? I sort of want to save it as a special occasion, so next weekend, I think. Oh wow, someone's playing Zoo. You didn't get the memo. Zoo ain't doing well. Or maybe he does know the memo since he's rank 5. I mean, that's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Argent Commander. Ooh, nice.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Alright, Mukla on an empty board. The dream. The Zoo, kind of enjoys the bananas, but might not have the mana to spend it to play them. They're usually pretty locked on mana early.
Why do you call?
For the crusade!
Alright. Let's get a little bit of luck with the knives. Sweet. That's game over. Against the traditional Zoo.
For the crusade!
Alright, Rip Chug. Yeah, there's no scenario where I want that to be knifed. I lose a knife, but I guarantee a knife on him. So, on average, it evens out, and I'd rather take the average than an extreme scenario.
You shall not pass.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
In random news, Lorewalker Cho is very bad in this matchup. Three, 5, 7.
Hey, catch!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
More training?
Hey, catch!
Do you need a lesson?
Zoo versus Zoo spirals out of control a lot of times.
This time.
Gul'dan versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Oh my gosh, it's happening. The return of the hunter. Kind of. Wait, did I just pass? Wait, what happened?
Put this apple on your head.
Why is it turn 2? Welcome, York Devils and Quickstep to Valleytown.
I wonder.
And if you thought I was doing some clever anti-hunter action by leaving the squire, I must confess there was no such play there. Wow, to the face. Huh.
The light protects me.
Equius mentions, I read an article which quoted a Hearthstone dev saying that games are determined by 95% total chance. Do you agree with the assessment? Do you think advertising things like that hurts the game's reputation when people already claims it has no skill? Well, that's the funny thing about these things. You can claim whatever you want, but if you have no source,
I fight.
then it's garbage. I know that there are no members of the Hearthstone dev team which would make such a statement. Because yes, it would hurt the game's reputation if that were to be claimed. And no, it's not true. If I were to give a stat, I would probably guess it to be somewhere around 33%. Alright, didn't play the doggies there, which might indicate he doesn't have them. 5, 7, 8. I can't really play around
The
it.
light protects me.
I mean, I could play around it by not playing my 1/1, but I've decided I want to. Wow. That deadly shot.
I fight.
Ah,
Into the
kind
breach.
of.
I fight.